Marie. How is everyone doing? Aries, Aries Sun, Aries Moon, Aries Rising. Welcome to my channel where I do weekly tarot card readings and astrological reports. Go live every Tuesday and Saturday. Aries, how are you doing? It's the new moon and we're starting new things, new projects, new energy. We're giving things more than second chances. We're going forward, okay? So let's take a look at your review this week and see what we got. So this is a live reading, just so you know. And we're going to pull some cards. I'm going to kind of show you guys how I do this. And we'll do the fire signs, then we'll go down. Hi, everyone. I'm doing well. Aries Sun there. Hi. How's everyone? So this is just a general reading, overall spiritual advice for this coming week for Aries Sun, Aries Moon, and Aries Rising sign. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the cards, okay? Let's take a look. There we go. All right, Aries. Wow, what a spread that we have already. Okay, so your overall spiritual advice going into this week, right? November 16th, 2020. We had the new moon. So manifestations, you are planning new things. What is this about? The 10 of Cups, the overall spiritual advice is family, okay? It's family coming together, wholeness, all right? It's compassion, it's love, it's opportunity, okay? I love this for you, Aries. You are channeling messages from the universe that you are happy, fulfilled, and you want to continue on this energy. Now, when it comes to your earth sector, that's your work, all things material things, contracts, job, money, all of those material concerns, we have the Page of Cups upright. Now, what this can indicate for you, Aries, is that if you have a question about a job or job application, or if there's something going on at work, the answer is yes. So there's something here going on with your situation when it comes to finances that is going to put you in the right direction. It's going to give you good news, maybe a discount, maybe something that you didn't know, some extra money, Aries. Work is going to go very cohesive with you, and it's going to be a very overall good week. Now, when it comes to the areas of air, that's communication with yourself, others, and every people in your life, and all kinds of communication. We have the Three of Swords upright. So this is a great time for communication. You have communication coming in all directions, and this communication is expanding. So networking, my friends, Aries, people are networking to you and giving you a grand idea how to put yourself out there. So good, great, excellent week for you so far. Now, when it comes to the areas of fire, that's challenges, passions, things that might come up into your life, we have the Chariot card upright. So this does represent something that's already in motion, that's going forward, okay? So maybe a challenge is that you're being a little stubborn, Aries. You don't want to go forward with it. You see both sides of it, okay? You are playing the field. You're like, okay, should I stay? Should I go? Should I say something? Should I not say something? You know what I'm saying? But either way, the situation is evolving. You're moving forward with the energy relentlessly, okay? So let's take a look when it comes to the areas of water. That's passion, love, romance. This is for single Aries. This is for coupled Aries, okay? We have the Star card upright. Beautiful card to have right here, especially when it comes to your water energy. Even though this represents this Aquarius and it's bringing in fresh new ideas, this just implements the overall spiritual advice going back to the original idea, the original fresh new, continuing on love. You have it, Aries. You have it, okay? So you're being very successful in your relationship, of starting a new relationship, or it feels like a new relationship with your partner. You're doing new things together, and you're so excited, like family, love, passions, together. It's going to happen for you this week, Aries. I love this for you. This is going to be wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Let's take a look and see what other spiritual messages that we have here for you. And if we have any Aries in the chat, I'll go ahead and pull a few cards for you guys. And if you're new here, hello. My name is Kristen Marie. I am an empath psychic tarot reader. And I go live every Tuesday and Saturday, but I wanted to go live and do the weekly tarot card readings. I had some time, and it's the new moon, and it's all about new ideas, right? I got to lead by example for you guys, so here we are. Oh, you didn't miss it, my friends. No, you're not late. You can always rewind this video, and the great thing about lives is that not only can you rewind it, you can share it, and you can do it though. See, you got your friends here, and I love chatting with you guys. So I was like, how can I give you guys the weekly readings and still communicate with you? All right, so let's take a look at some overall spiritual messages for you. Jem, you're all cool. You're good. So you're an Aries, my friend. So I'm just going to go ahead. Do you have a question? And I want to make sure we get it answered. And then we'll move on to Leo. And then we also have Sagittarius. So, and then I'm going to take a small little break. And then we're going to move on to the air signs, earth signs, okay? Water signs. Okay, look at that card. So we do have the choices, okay? We do have love. We have passion. We have all of that bubbling up in front of us this week. So Aries, if you do have a question, go ahead and pop it in. Hey, Rory. Hi, I'm doing okay. Yep, I'm working on the Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And I'm grouping you guys by earth, air, fire, and water. Wonderful reading. Okay, so I'm going to continue on with the overall spiritual messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So we're focusing on, I love that card, the Aries, the Ram, the Aries Sun, the Moon, and the Rising signs. So overall spiritual messages. So when it comes to love, when it comes to passions, when it comes to maybe like a disagreement, you know, even though love and, you know, family is okay, you're still overcoming this. I love it. It's like the strengthening of love. The new foundations that you are starting, Aries, is lasting, is everlasting. So 7 of Wands, overcoming personal consequences, like overcoming, you know what I mean, temptations with that. And work looks very, very great. 9 of Pentacles upright indicates that you do appreciate the value of everything. All right, so Aries, that does include your weekly tarot card reading. Now let's go ahead and shuffle the cards and answer some questions for the chat for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Okay, Rory, you got it. Let's go ahead and see what we have here for you and see overall what tarot has to say. Any advice going forward? You got it. Okay, so answering this question, let's take a look and see what we got here for you, my dear. You got something that I saw something. You saw it that flipped over. Where is it? Okay. Shoot. I'm using the Golden Tarot deck, and let me tell you, man, this thing has been wanting to pop out. I'm sure. It's crazy. All right, let's see. Okay, here's one for you. We have the Hierophant reversed, okay. We have the 2 of Pentacles. All right, reversed. Let's take one more card and see, look at that energy. The 8 of Pentacles reversed. Okay, advice going forward for your Emily. It looks like outside people, outside influence have kind of stepped in and slowed the process. It looks like definitely somebody, okay, like there's her superior, maybe a father, mother, uncle, person outside of work that oversees everything. So it could be a boss, someone that she sees as a superior. Okay, so they're going forward. I always feel like you should always go forward and open yourself up to the universe and let those feelings be known. But sometimes, you know, people don't receive those messages as well as we want them to. And sometimes it's because they're receiving outside energy. So I'm just sending you love and light, Rory. Everything looks like to be okay. Just like with anything with energy, sometimes it can go up and it can kind of flatline a little bit. So it looks like Emily's getting some outside influence, okay? Not necessarily bad, all right? But, you know, with anything, sometimes when we realize that we're listening to other people too much, we're distracted. And when we're distracted, we're not focused. We're not focused on our own goals and our own things. Okay, we're starting to kind of live through people. Okay, so it looks like that she might be going through this. Okay, and the intentions are good, but right now, like I'm saying, she's just a little distracted. All right, do we have any more Aries, Aries Sun, Aries Moon, and Aries Rising signs? Hi. Hey, how's everyone? Here we go. So here is for Aries Sun, Aries Moon, and Aries Rising signs. If we don't have any other people, then I'm going to move on. You're welcome, Rory. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm so glad that you like that. Oh, there you are, Jen. All right. How does Nate feel about me now? Okay, let's take a look at the cards and see. You're an Aries. Whoa, that came right there. There's that Virgo energy. There's that Earth sign. Okay. All right. So, okay, looks like we're getting some leeway with your person. 5-5. Okay, definitely it's a time of change. 100%. Things have changed. So, how do they feel about you now? Things have changed. They've looked. Okay, they have looked. They have dug deep. They know. All right. So this argument, this fight, what was going on between you guys, is starting to lighten out. And it's Sag. Yeah. Well, he's developing all that inner energy and releasing it out, going forward with it. He's going to let it be known. Is it going to be a little bit light about it? Yeah, but I don't feel like this person is going to come back. It's more like walking away, like being stern with how they feel and what would happen. Okay, but letting it be known. So that's how they feel now. It's a time of change. It's definitely is, especially because with the new moon in Scorpio, secrets and passions, skeleton in the closets, all that stuff is just like revealed. Okay, so you either, like I was saying, you either dance with your skeletons and you faced your fears and you're dealing with your karmic, your karmic challenges. And if you're doing it, then you're changed. You're leading on a new path, a new adventure. If you're not, you're recycling that energy and you're not learning from anything. So take that energy, and I feel like they're going forward with it. There you go. You're welcome. You're welcome. Do we have any more Aries in the house? Aries Sun, Aries Moon, or Aries Rising sign? Let's see who we got there for you. Woo! We got the Empress card. Isn't she beautiful? I love that card. She's so, so pretty. It's not necessarily good and bad in their mind. They are justified. And you know how that goes sometimes. So it's like, how the heck can you think that, right? This person's kind of stubborn to where they've made up their mind about something and they got it all wrong. So hopefully when y'all do communicate, you could just hear out that Sagittarius, just hear them out, because their mind is always about options, okay? And whenever they feel like they're closed-minded and they're blocked in, you know what I mean? That's when they start to freak out. And they're going to let everything be known. So it could go either way. You know what I mean? Like, there's good things that come out of it. I mean, there's some conflict that can come out of it. It's just dependent of energy. All right, but stay cross-watching because up next is Sagittarius. Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, and Sagittarius Rising sign. We're going to go ahead and dive into the fire signs. The fire signs, here we go. All right, so I'm going to put this up here so we can timestamp this once this video gets processed. Okay, so we have Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, and Sagittarius Rising sign. This is your weekly tarot card reading for this upcoming week for November 16th. And just like the Aries, we're going to do The same thing, kind of look at all of the overall energy, especially when it comes to the earth sector, air, fire, and water, and see what we have. Okay. Woo, let's take a look. That's already a combination. Don't you love it when they fall out already? Okay. There it is. Here we go. One more card for you, Sagittarius, Sagittarius Moon, Sagittarius Sun, and Sagittarius Rising signs. Okay, for your overall spiritual advice, we do have the Sun card upright. I love this card. It's happiness, the sky, riding the horse, the sunflowers, okay, the sun beaming down, masculine energy, okay, Sagittarius. It's all about being happy and all about your mindset. That's your overall spiritual advice, meaning that is what you need to remember this week. When it comes back to it, remember that. Okay. When it comes to your earth sector, that's your work and finance, all things tangible when it comes into your life. Okay. We have the Five of Cups reversed. So we have a second chance at something. Okay. So we didn't get the response. We didn't get the job. We're not going to get the first time around. We're not going to get the yes. But this time around, you're going to learn something. You're going to get that constructive criticism at work that's going to make you better. Okay. When it comes to communication, that's air. All things communicative like email, text, communication with yourself, other people in your life. You have the Chariot card reversed. So you're not taking this communication very well. You are taking it as criticism. There's some things coming in here that are rubbing you the wrong way. Change is happening. It's going. This person has already made up their mind, and it's almost like you didn't have a say about it, and there's nothing that you could do about that time, and you're very upset about that situation. Now, when it comes to, fire, passion, challenges that could arise this week, we do have the Seven of Wands. So sometimes you feel like it's you versus them. All right, you versus you. That you're one step forward, two steps forward, and then there's that crack in the road, the crack in the thing, and you feel like you can only take so much. All right, Sagittarius. A lot of it has to do with you just to kind of slow down. Like when you look kind of this week, your overall spiritual advice is trying to tell you to stay happy, to stay present in the moment, and not carry the weight of all of this emotional stress. The communication that you're getting, that you've gotten these past few days and going on to this week, you're not taking it very well. You don't respond well to communication. You don't respond well. You take it from what you want from it and you run with your own idea, and it could push people away, my friend. It really can. Now, when it comes to water, passion, love, you, other people, and in your life, we have the Ten of Rods reversed. So we've had, you're no longer in a relationship, okay? And I feel like if you are in a relationship, Sagittarius, you feel disconnected. You feel like you had most of the burden on and maybe not so much. So there is a disconnection with the relationship because it's either one way or the other. It's never like a cohesiveness between the two of you, and you're burdened by it. You're very tired about that. So overall spiritual advice, going back to the overall positive message for you, Sagittarius. You want to stay positive. You want to stay focused. You want to make sure that you're lightening your burden and you're living the moment. And how you respond, it's how you respond to these choices that have already been made, that have happened in this situation for you. It's how you respond to it which kind of makes all the difference. Oh, thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. Now we're going to go ahead and pull some more overall spiritual advice for Sagittarius and see what we got here for you guys. And if you're a Sagittarius Sun, a Sagittarius Moon, or a Sagittarius Rising sign, I can go ahead and answer some tarot cards there for you. That flipped on out when we come out. Yeah, that explains that for sure. All right, so let's take a look and see what else we have here. Thank you for sharing that video. Hello, everyone. If you're just joining me now, we are doing a weekly tarot card reading for the fire signs. I just finished the Aries signs, and now we're doing Sagittarius, okay? And then next up is going to be Leo signs. All right, one more card. Let's see here what we have for you. Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, Sagittarius Rising Suns. Right, there we go. So I like to pull a little extra cards explaining this overall week. So we just went over your overall spiritual advice, your work, your earth, air, fire, and water sector. Okay, so it kind of gives us more explaining about things. So when we talk about your earth sector, when we talk about the Five of Cups reverse, okay, not our reaction to everything. So you're definitely feeling things are hard at work. Things are feeling tough at work, and you're that criticism. Okay, so I feel like when we're talking about those choices being made, those challenges, things with air and communication, it definitely has to resonate with work, with material things. Okay, something just didn't go your way. Your project, your work, your actual tangible thing, like it just didn't go the way you wanted to, Sagittarius. Now with that communication, the Two of Wands was going to come good out of this situation. Okay, even though the situation's already been made, there's nothing much you can do about it, like what they say. But what you can do is your mindset, it opens you up for other possibilities. Okay, so when one door shuts, the other one opens, and you're able to walk through it. So there's going to be more insight of possibilities when it comes to communication. So keep open-minded, stay networking, okay, and don't burn your bridges, Sagittarius. Now, when it comes to those challenges, when it's like you versus you and how you respond to that information, okay, the Page of Cups, all right, so it's definitely a challenge. So whatever that challenge is, it's a yes. It's a yes to that challenge. So that's obviously not something good that what caused that challenge, but it's definitely what it was. The Moon card reverse, when it comes to love, when it comes to passion, those burdens, yes, it's no longer like an illusion. It is what it is, and you got to remember your overall spiritual advice and move forward and be happy, be in the present moment, and just move forward on, Sagittarius. There we go. Let me go ahead and get these shuffled, and we'll answer questions for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs, and then I'll answer some questions. Hey everyone, hey Jim. So now when it comes to the reading, now time is fluid. I always tell people, and they're like, I don't understand, it doesn't, you know what I'm saying, it doesn't resonate right away. So just take that information, take it as a sign, because tarot is the roadmap, right? It can go left, it can go right, it can go in the center, it can take those little side roads. So it's energy, right? Energy's influential, and there's all things new and things happening. Okay, so there's might be something in the back that people don't say everything that they're saying. Of course, escapism is always fun when you're on an adventure together, but by all means, you know what I mean, keep having fun, keep living your life, but just take the tarot as like something that, you know what I'm saying, that like, okay, that's a reminder. So if something comes up in that energy, then you're prepared, you know what I mean, you're prepared. Right. Yep. Choices. Sagittarius. Do we have a Sagittarius Sun, a Sagittarius Moon, or a Sagittarius Rising sign in the chat? I can go ahead and answer some questions for you. If not, we're going to move on to Leo. Leo Sun, Leo Moon, and Leo Rising signs. Hi everyone. Thank you for joining the chat. Moon Girl Tarot. We're doing the weekly tarot card readings for this week. Thought I would try something new. I wanted to combine going live and providing y'all with the weekly tarot card reading. So I was like, you know what? I am just going to hit record, go live, and do both. So I am grouping you guys by signs: earth, air, fire, and water. So if you're like, hey, I'm a Pisces or I'm a Cancer, what the hell? No worries. Your live stream will be on soon, just dedicated to your signs, okay? So I just wanted to reach out to you guys. You're a Sag. Sweet. I love it. All right, Sagittarius. Sagittarius rising. Go ahead. That's good enough for me. If you have a question, go ahead and ask your question. And let me know that weekly reading that I just did that resonate with you? You Y'all can go ahead and give me a thumbs up on that video. I appreciate that. Let me know if this reading resonates with you guys. I love connecting with y'all. Do we have any new subscribers here? Someone who's like, what's going on? It's nice to see you guys. Thank you for coming on back. Got some cards popping out, so whenever you're ready for your question, Sagittarius rising, I'll go ahead and take that for you and answer that. If not, we'll move on to the Leos. That's the Leo Sun, the Leo Moon, and the Leo rising sign. Let's see what we have for you. Go ahead and type that in. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the chat. Aries Sun, Aries Moon, Aries rising, Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, and Sagittarius rising sign. Okay, we got the question here. Let's go ahead and take a look. What is going to happen in my love life? Thank you so much. Let's take a look here and see what's going on in my love life. Okay. So, judgment. All right. There's either parties, either you or them. Okay. You're kind of being critical right now in this situation in your love life. Okay. So, there's criticism going on right now as well. Yes, Jem. That's actually a serious question. I do. But what's going on in your love life is both of you are being very critical in the situation, both with each other at this very time. The action is going to be taken, all right, by either parties, all right? It's either going to be it's going to be a cohesive kind of thing. So it doesn't necessarily mean a breakup or a break of some kind, but it does mean a disagreement. There's passions, they're no longer syncing up. There is a disconnect. There's a disconnection here, and either you are frustrated about it or they're frustrated about it, but still there's just too much frustration around it and not enough of a focused action of how to make it better. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Yes, I do. You can check out my channel playlist. I do have some already posted. I do them personally for you guys. You can email me and I'll send you more information. So here is my email address, lunainthestars@gmail.com, to find out about private readings, spells, and energy as well. Thank you. You're welcome. I appreciate that. All right. If we don't have any more Sagittarius, I'm going to move on to Leo. Woo! Okay. All right. This is for Leo Sun, Leo Moon, and Leo rising signs. This is your tarot card reading for this coming week. Okay. Oh, Lisa, you're a Sag. Look at that. You popped right on in. Okay. Well, let's take care of you real quick before we move on to Leo. Go ahead and ask your question, and then we'll move on to Leo. So, Lisa, you're going to be my last person. What happened? Okay. So, just a general question of what happened. Okay. Let's see here. All right, so we had a change of mind. Okay, we had a change of mind. The Three of Wands represents that when we're holding on to what we have, but we're wanting more. Okay, it means that there's something else to be celebrated. There's other energy out there that wants to be out and celebrated, but it's reckless. It's reckless energy. It's selfish energy, and why and what happened. It's more of the self. More for that person, and I don't think it has too much to do with you personally, just too much of them wanting a little bit of everything else. And I think they kind of picked up that energy, lately, because you can either pick up good habits, or you can pick up those other habits, or those Scorpio, or you could indulge. You know what I'm saying? Indulge in so many energies, and it feels like that's what that person is doing. What's going on? Okay. All right, so let's move on to Leo. Leo Sun, Leo Moon, and Leo rising signs, and then I'll answer questions on tarot for you guys, okay? So Leo Sun, Leo Moon, and Leo Rising signs. Here we go. Let's take a look at what we have for you, Leo. Oh, there we go. That looks nice. Okay. Overall spiritual advice. Okie dokie, Leo. Oh, okay. It has been the card of the week. Oh my goodness gracious. We're going to have to do that again. Okay. Okay, that explains it. One more card for you, Leo. I have not done Capricorn yet. I actually just started with fire, but it will come on soon. Okay. All right, Leo, here we go. This is your overall spiritual advice for the upcoming week of November 16th, the Eight of Wands reverse. Okay, I want to cut to the chase. It's not going to be a good week for you, Leo. Okay, Leo, you're going to be just feeling the energy. You're feeling like things are not getting new for you. You're feeling like, your routine. You're frustrated, okay? You want the new. You know what you need to do. You're very great about that. You're great at routine. You're great at getting that stuff, but things are fumbling, okay? It's not happening. Things are not connecting. Things are breaking around you. Technology, stuff like that. And it's just overwhelming. It's overwhelming energy for you, Leo. So the overall spiritual advice is just to honestly just to pause and be cautious, okay? Because you're on a new journey. I'm just going to tell you right now, I see that. I see you're being affected right now about like love life and the people around you. There is change happening, okay, with your material concerns, your earth sector. We have the Chariot card reverse, okay? So we have things already set in motion at work that are just going and you're rolling with it, okay? And work is stressing you out, but you're just like, you know what? I'm going to keep doing it and keep being fabulous about it and move forward with it, okay? Now, your communication with yourself and others with air sector, we have the Tower card reverse. Okay, it's getting better. It's getting better with the communication, but things, like I said, things are happening left and right around you, and you're just like, what's going on? Am I attracting this energy? Is this energy happening? And what's going on with you, Leo, is just change. You put those manifestations of something new. In order for new to happen, the old has to go, and it's really kind of like cleaning itself out of your life, and you're just kind of, wait a minute, did I ask for this? So when it comes to the challenges with yourself and others, okay, fire, we have the Moon card reverse. So it is you versus you and kind of taking that step forward. You asked for all these changes, Leo. You made the choice, okay? You put the step forward, and part of you wishes that you didn't. Part of you wishes like you have a little bit of remorse of that, and that's understandable, okay? Change is weird. Change is like feels funny because you gotta be comfortable because you gotta build a new routine yet. So stay hopeful that things will get better. Now, when it comes to romance, water, single Leos, couple Leos, we have the Four of Wands. So we do have a disagreement when it comes to love, and the cohesiveness is not happening, right? So, like maybe the action, something with a spouse, with a lover, with a friend, someone very close to you that you consider of like emotional value. Okay, y'all are not seeing eye to eye. You're not responding to each other's messages. There's a disconnect. So the overall spiritual advice, hold on to this week, Leo. There's going to be lots of changes for you, and these changes are going to be for your overall good. Just kind of make sure that you're promoting that positivity in your life, okay? All right, let's take a look at some more spiritual messages to kind of like further explain these cards here for you, Leo, and see what else we got. And then if you're a Leo Sun, a Leo Moon, or a Leo Rising sign, we will go ahead and answer some tarot card questions. And then I'm going to take a little break, and then I'll be back with the air signs, the Aquarius. I got the Libra and the Gemini. And then we will do the water signs, because the water signs always somehow get last or something. And then the earth signs will be later. So if you want to check back, I will post the link and post a reminder for you guys. Okay. Let's talk about that continuing energy about work and that decision and stuff. Okay, so it is bad news, right? It is pouring passion out. You're not work is draining you. Okay, it's drowning you. All right, so be careful. Find those little moments at work where you can find happiness. Okay, where you can escape your brain and be okay and balance that stuff out and try not to be so overwhelmed. Now, when it comes to that communication, that Tower card, so it is the Wheel of Fortune reversed. So it is changed. The wheel is changing and it's turning. So meaning this change, whatever's happening to you that is very devastating and upsetting, it is for the better. And the Wheel of Fortune will thus turn change in your favor. Now, when it comes to those challenges, you versus you, the Moon card reversed. Okay, we have the High Priest reverse. You're well aware, Leo, you are not facing your skeletons, you're not facing your demons, you're not facing your shadow period. Okay, you're just kind of like putting them back there and saying, I know what I need to accept and I know what I need to do, but I don't want to do it now. But it's just going to keep coming up, Leo, if you don't make those changes. All right, when it comes to the passion, the Four of Wands reverse, we have the Three of Pentacles. So there was something, money spent, there was a tangible thing, there was something here that, your spouse, your lover, someone there that you're like, man, more money? Like, what is the deal? Like, that's the disconnect. The disconnection around your loved one has to stem from money. You're not seeing the money, you're not seeing the foundation, you're like, maybe you're investing into them and you're not getting that payout. It's just like more of them taking from you, and you feel like you're constantly working, Leo. All right. All right. Do we have Leo Sun, Leo Moon, or Leo Rising signs in the chat? We'll go ahead and answer for you guys. And of course, if anybody else have trickled in, that's a fire sign, that's in Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, I can go ahead and answer some questions for you. Then I'm going to take a little break, and then I'll come back with the air signs. That's earth, air, fire, water. We're going to take care of all of those for you guys today. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone's doing okay. To answer your question, if you wear a rose quartz around him, absolutely, that could change the compassion of the energy around you guys. Hi guys, how's it going, everyone? We just did the Leo, the Aries, and the Sagittarius. I hope everyone's doing okay. Hope you're doing all right. We're doing a weekly tarot card reading. Opening up the chat for the fire signs. That's Aries, that's Leo, and Sagittarius. And then you could be an Aries Sun, Aries Moon, or Aries Rising sign. If you have any questions, I'll go ahead and answer for you those now. If not, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the air signs. The air signs is going to be on a separate link. I'm going to have separate links for each of the element signs. So don't worry if you're just popping in here and you're looking for your sign. Just make sure you click on the channel playlist and click and find for the earth, air, fire, water signs. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining. Thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up. As always, I will see you guys live to answer more of your questions every Tuesday and Saturday.